back to Desire to Inspire, Shimama's favorite podcast. I'm back in Colorado. We're back in the studio. Freddie, what's up, dude?
Not much, man. Just living and loving life. I liked the setup last time where I was standing up, so we're rocking with it still. We got the regular setup over there, but we're going to leave that now.
I would like to stand up, actually. Like, you've kind of inspired me, but I don't have a standing desk, so I'd be, like, squatted down, and I don't think that that's a good look. I don't think that that's going to... Or I could put it, like, on this shelf over here, but then, like, you're just going to see a messy whiteboard in the background. Nobody needs to see that.
Yeah.
But anyway...
I'm liking it a lot. I'm liking it a lot to the point where I think I might change my setup permanently to standing and redo like backgrounds and shit like that. But we'll see what happens. Got to talk to this.
Yeah. So like you would like move it over to the other area, or how would that work? Because isn't that like where your desk always like your desk would be in the middle of the room essentially?
I would configure some sort of other configuration to be able to stand up. I don't know what that would look like yet, but it would not be.
You're like me, bro. We're gonna be moving everything in the room around just to fucking record.
Yeah. No, it's I don't know. We'll see. I got some ideas.
All right. Can you go ahead and show the camera what you showed me right before we hopped on here? Because that's what I need to get into first. Okay. So, there's that one. And there's this one. These are not sponsors, by the way, guys. But, so, can you, like, enlighten me on what this is for?
Yeah, so, we have a Spartan race coming up in about a month and a half, we'll say. Probably less than that at this point. And I finished the bulk out and then started doing a hybrid program with you and the boys. And your boy has not been a runner in years. I might have ran, like, I'm not joking, less than 20 miles in the last, like, 3 or 4 years.
For real?
Just, like, yeah. Like in Dallas.
Why did I feel like you were running in Dallas for a little while?
Me and Brandon did in the beginning of COVID, and then he very quickly lost the urge, and then I followed suit.
Okay.
So I would honestly like 25 miles or less over the last like 3-4 years is probably a pretty accurate number, give or take.
Now you're close to that a week.
Yeah. And so I jumped into this hybrid program. Obviously, everything's going good on the lifting side. I'm loving the program. It's a lot more intense than like the workouts I do now in terms of like volume and stuff like that.
It's a lot, bro. I'm dying.
It's a good change, and I'm feeling good. I'm not too sore like days after, like a little bit, but it's a good sore. And so the running has been whooping my ass to the point where like, my knee on both inner sides feels like a drill bit is literally just drilling in to the side of my knee. And so I've taken about a week and a half off. I tried to run this past Monday and it hurt. So like I only ran until the point it was unbearable.
Oh, that was the whole point of bringing this up, was that you need to take time off. You took time off. I thought you were powering through.
Last week, I didn't end up running. I tried to run. It probably was a week total because I tried to run with Tone on Wednesday and I pushed through to run 3 miles instead of 5. And then I told them that I owed them miles like before the week is over. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I didn't end up running. I rested, iced my leg.
That was the day that you were talking shit to Matt about running? And you didn't even do
it. And then I tried to run on Monday and literally got like a half mile in and it was like excruciating pain. So I stopped and I just walked the remainder of like the time that they had duration wise. And so I've continued to ice and stretch. And like right now standing, my knees would have hurt last week. They feel good right now. Today is the best they've ever felt. So I got the BioFreeze and the Tylenol to compensate, I guess, maybe take down a little bit.
Did you run this week?
I tried to on Monday and it just
but you didn't?
It hurts. Yeah.
Okay. So now I can't even I was gonna start dogging you like, dude, you just need to take time off. But if you took time off, good. That's what I was gonna suggest. Because
if it was enough, but it was like a little bit less than a week.
Well, when are you running again today?
Yeah.
You're doing the track workout, or is it like an interval run?
It's like an interval run. Mile and then 2 miles faster, half mile slower, half mile.
Okay,
slower.
Yeah.
I'm going to be smart about it, but I think my little Tylenol. I don't even take medicine, so I don't even know if I'm actually going to take
I
it
don't either.
before I run. I might just get a BioFreeze. But again, my knees feel good now. I'm trying to be smart about it, but like also I got to put my pride and ego aside because I'm seeing the boys out there running, and I'm like, I got to fucking run. I can't be a pussy. And it's kind of getting.
You just don't want to be hurt and not be able to run the race, though. Like the main goal should be healthy enough to run the race. Because I don't think you're gonna struggle with the race. Everyone is freaking out about this damn fucking race, dude. Justin told me today, he's like, I think I need to be able to run 13 miles straight or else I'm not going to be able to keep up. I'm like, dude, we're going as slow as the slowest guy in the group. Like, if that's you, that's you. Like, you don't, I said, but I really don't think that that's going to be you. He told me he can only run 5 nonstop. So I was like, I don't think that's going to be you, dude. So today he asked me, he said, do you think that I could substitute this run for 2 hours worth of basketball today? I said, honestly, dude, everyone else is going to call you a bitch. I said, you're not training for anything after the Spartan race. Just do what you want to do and just be conditioned. You're going to be fine. Matt's freaking out about the race. Everybody's stressing, man. It's going to be fine.
It was funny because I got my knees started to get fucked up, and then Tone missed one of his morning runs or workouts this week or the end of last week. And he said that he had tweaked his back. So then he got his back thing. And then Matt texted us when he was out running the day after that and was like, boys, my legs are on fire, this and that. I don't know how much farther I can go. And then Justin texted me about his foot or some shit like that yesterday. I was like, this fucking training's taking everybody out.
My legs are feeling heavy. I'm not going to lie. Like, they don't feel good. But my training, so like I've been splitting up my day. Like, I don't even really do 2 in a day. I don't have time right now with it being end of month, end of quarter. So like today's supposed to be that and a track workout, but it's only 5 days a week. Like I'd rather work out 6 days a week anyway. So I'm just kind of moving my shit around.
Okay.
Plus,
that makes sense.
I don't think I could deadlift and do a track workout in the same day and survive.
I will.
Plus,
I'm
still hurting from last week in Ohio. JR whooped my ass multiple times.
I wish I was around him more. He's good energy.
He had me doing these 200-pound sandbag carries around the gym. They're hard to even pick up. There's no handles or anything, dude. It's just like you gotta basically deadlift 200 pounds off the ground, get it up to your chest, and then run around the fucking gym. And so we both did a couple, and then he does the 275 and goes over to the corner. I'm like, all right, dude, I'm not gonna be a bitch. Let me at least get this 200. So I make it over there, and I drop it like halfway. So I go back. He waits until I'm back to the start and says, I'm moving him over here. You got to bring him back. So I ran from the back of the gym to the front corner, bro. I've never like collapsed like this in my entire life. I couldn't even drive home. I had to have Dami drive home. I was about to die.
Jesus.
About to die. She was laughing at us. I'm like, no one's ever seen anything. It was insane.
I got to go back there so I can actually train with him because when I was there, as you know, it was like below 10 degrees and they didn't have heat at the time.
The heat's up. They finished it while I was there.
That's dope. Hell yeah. That's good shit. This actually kind of gets into a topic that I wanted to discuss. I wrote a little post about it. But what are your thoughts?
I thought you were about to say I wrote a little poem. I don't know why. I thought you were about to say you wrote a little poem. I was like, okay, let's go. So let's hear the poem, man.
I'll try and put one together for you. I can barely write sentences, let alone a poem. But I want to know your thoughts around something that I've been thinking a lot about and forming my own opinion and synopsis around it. But
it's a big word.
You like that shit? So I'm seeing a lot on social media right now because summer's right around the corner. All these posts about join my program for $79.99 for your summer body of your dreams. Join my program for a 50-pound weight loss before summer's here. Summer's around the corner. Pay this much to get in my program for 3 months. So without saying any more, what are your thoughts around that concept? What are your thoughts around that concept?
It's a marketing scheme, and I think it does more harm than it does good. Full transparency, I saw your post, but I would have said this anyways. But I think like it sets people up for failure. Like it makes people. It's just like any like. If you go online, you can find a video that says like, "Oh, 10-minute abs," and it has millions and millions of views. but it's not going to get you abs. You could do that every day. That's not going to get you abs. And just fucking doing the $79.99 program for 4 or 6 weeks isn't about to fucking get you to the body of your dreams either. Sure, consistently over time, but like you can't market it that way because it's a blanket statement and everyone is at a different starting point. So like how can you say like, you know what I mean? Like it's not going to be a real thing. It's all just to get people in, collect as much money as possible, and then it is what it is.
Yeah, because most of those are exactly what they say they are, is a program. So a blanket program that's not looking into Dylan specifically and saying, okay, Dylan, this is your lifestyle. This is what you've done in the past. This is what you're doing now. This is what you need to do to reach said goal. Or, okay, Dylan, well, let's just say you were 300 pounds and this was saying that you would get your dream body by summer or whatever. Realistically, how much weight can you? Yeah, next summer. Because realistically, like even if you were, say, 50 pounds overweight, whatever it is, what are you going to do in those 3 months to lose that weight? Is it possible? Yes, it's fucking possible. And you can do it.
But it's not healthy and it's not sustainable.
Exactly. And I think that's the key. And I think that's what people look past nowadays. Because as I said on a call we were on earlier, towards the end of it, is that we are in a society right now where everything, like you talk about a lot, is instant gratification. You do something, you see results. And what I mean by that is you pick up your phone and you can get the answers to whatever the fuck you need. You can get questions answered to whatever you need. You can get your favorite influencers, products that they sell, like whatever it is that you have a question about or that you want to do, boom, you pick up your phone, it's a click away. If you want to go get groceries, you can do that by literally purchasing them on the app, picking them up, and now you're already home. You can do all of these things. Order Amazon. It's there in 2 days. Now there's a 1 day shipping, so you can get it even sooner. And so all of these things are building up in our mind to make us think that everything in life we should be able to get by a snap of a finger. You want to lose weight? Cool. It should happen right away, because guess what? Now people are talking about that shit that the celebrities are all taking to lose the weight that diabetics use, so that way they can like help their disease or whatever you want to call it. But nothing is in the form of the right mindset of, okay, what am I doing today to reach said goal I want? If it is to lose that 50 pounds before summer, look at it and be like, what can I do now to get as close as I can to that goal, with setting up stuff that is actually relevant in my life and the things that I do. Because if I come to you and I'm like, Dylan, here's this program, you got to do things 6 days a week. And Dylan comes back to me and he's like, okay, I can't wait. I'm going to lose all this. And week 1, Dylan does the program. He is dead dog tired. He's sore out of his mind. He has no energy because he's waking up earlier and he's going to work and he's so tired and it's so late when he has to eat that he's like, you know what, fuck this. I don't want to do it. And so you start half-assing it. Now, instead of going the 6 days that the program has, you only go 3 days. You're not seeing the results. And next thing you know, Dylan's not doing a program at all. So you fall back into those habits that you were doing before you even spent the money for this program. And so the reason I'm like saying so much about this and I'm so like passionate around this is because we need to view our bodies, both physically and mentally, as a never-ending finish line, but a finish line that is there every fucking day for you to cross. And that's waking up in the mindset of doing one of two things, picking which version you want to be of yourself. Do you want to be the version of you that sits on the couch knowing that you should go and, for instance, I'll reference another thing that I posted, sitting on the couch to work. You want to be that version of you where you lay around in your pajamas all day, forget to brush your teeth, forget to brush your hair? Or are you going to be the other version of you that's like, you know what? I got a job to do. I'm going to get out of bed with enough time to shower, get dressed, get ready, stand up at my desk, sit at my desk, and actually work my 9 to 5 or whatever it is, because that's what we would have to do if we went into the office. And so you put yourself in this position of, I'm going to choose option A of me or option B. Option B is always going to be the better version of me, because they're pushing the me that wants to be lazy to not be lazy. And so now you're starting to form those habits that are going to literally last a lifetime. If you start getting ingrained in the process of doing little action items daily, little habits, little patterns, they're going to compound and you're going to start feeling better because you're going to be drinking more water. You'll be more energized because you're actually like waking yourself up in the morning, whatever the situation is. It's all building on each other that's going to keep going and going and going, because it's going to improve so many different areas of your life. And you're going to look back 5 years from now and be like, oh shit, I haven't put on that weight that I lost 2 years ago. Oh shit, I'm still not tired when I usually like crash during the day, and all of these things that are just building up that have made you a better person. But since you've tailored it to your lifestyle and it felt natural, it didn't feel like you were putting in any work.
The problem is that everyone has a problem and they're asking for a solution, but they don't actually want a long-term solution. They just want a quick fix.
Yep.
And so it's just like you said, it's just people get things so quickly these days that they don't want to put in work. Like, and I think that's what it is. It's work every single fucking day, and people just don't want to do it. So You're right. You got to get in the mindset to like be okay with making that decision to, I'm going to make myself better today. And whatever that looks like for you, that's what it looks like. It's going to be very different for everybody. It's a relative thing. Like change, transformation, fucking a challenge. Everything is relative to you. So like whatever that means, it pushes you and like pushes the needle in the right direction. That's what needs to get done.
Yep. Because it really is, bro. I hope people roll their eyes when I say the word basic, because that truly is what I believe all of this foundation is based on, is basic fucking things. It's as easy as, are you going to pick the drink that has 126% sugar in your fridge? Or are you going to pick the drink that has 0 sugar and is like a little
Don't even put it in your fridge.
Don't even put it in your fridge. You have kids and you want to complain because, you get these for your kids. Don't fucking drink.
Your kids shouldn't have them either.
It's a fact. It is so easy to not pick that. 1, don't have it in your household. 2, if you have it in your household because you had a party and this and that, and it's like, I might as well drink them so that way they're gone. Fuck that. That's a decision. That is a basic thing that you can do to be better and not set yourself back, because then you're going to have that pop. You're going to have the chips too. You're going to have the fried chicken that's left over, whatever it is, and it all keeps compounding and compounding and compounding, and you get that flavor in your mouth, and you're like, fuck, I forgot how much I miss pop. Dude, when I drink pop, I want it the next 7 days. I love pop. It is not fucking soda. I love pop.
I was about to say, for everybody who's not from the Midwest, it's soda.
No, fuck that. It is pop. I love it. I love the carbonation of it. I love the taste of it. I drank it a lot growing up as a kid. But I also know
that's like all I drank as a kid, bro. I wouldn't even drink water. I thought water was disgusting.
It is, and it's so bad for you. It is so bad for you. And so if I have pop around, I'm choosing that 100%. That's why you open my fridge, and instead of having pop, I have LaCroix, or some sort of carbonation. I love carbonation. I love that taste. And it will get me every single time. And so what I'm saying by all of this is wake up and realize that there is this Freddie and there's this Freddie, or there's this Susan and Susan. I don't know who Susan is, but I love
who the fuck is Susan?
And one of those wants you to be better than the other you, and the other one wants you to be worse than the other you. So it's a process and it's a challenge to pick the better you in every situation. And again, it is little things with waking up on the first alarm, taking that shower in the morning, brushing your teeth, eating a protein-filled breakfast, all of these things to set yourself up for success and not delay things. Because the second we start delaying them, then it's like, I don't have time to do this. Oh shit, now I'm really backed up. I got to catch up on this. And then it's just a train that keeps going in the wrong direction. And next thing you know, you're derailed. And 2 months later, you're like, fuck, I put on 10 pounds, or fuck, I am unhappy in X, Y, and Z.
Yep. So I'm about to go off topic here, because speaking of a protein-filled breakfast, did you by chance read my newsletter today?
I have not got a chance.
Good, because I wanted to bring it up. So I've been talking about this for a while.
All right.
And I told myself I was going to start April 1st, but I actually started it a few days ago.
Okay.
I'm 5 days into carnivore right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I hit up carnivore.
Well, so Matt had posted, for those who don't know, which I put this in the newsletter, like Matt's episode, so like they could go see, which I've been talking to him about it too. I said once I'm like either almost done or I finish, like we want to have him back on so we could talk about it.
Yeah.
But so he sent like 4 different types of carnivore diet, and it's like keto carnivore, which he said I would recommend any of them except for that one.
Okay.
So then like the next one is.
Wait. Can you explain them just so I have an
understanding
of what they look like?
Let me pull it up, because he sent me like a little image of it, because I remembered seeing it on his Instagram, and so I said, hey, do you have those 4 types of carnivore diets? And he sent it to me. So keto carnivore says not a carnivore diet.
Okay.
Like right under it. And it's like meats, vegetables, dairy, animal fat, plant fat. It's like nuts and seeds. So like it's just kind of clean. Then the next one is animal-based carnivore, or what he said was relaxed carnivore. And that's meats, organs, eggs, dairy, fruit, honey, coffee, and tea. And that's 85% animal foods. So there's like classic, which is 98%, and it's just meat, organs, dairy, and eggs. And there's 100%, which is meat, organs, salt water. He said that he typically goes with the relaxed one, which is 85%, which is what I'm doing. So I'm eating meats, organs, eggs, dairy, fruit, honey, coffee, and tea. Okay. That's what I'm doing right now.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So I'm about 5 days in.
Okay.
And I very surprisingly have more energy, like a lot more energy. Yeah. Like there's no crash. There's no and I thought like with running that I would really struggle with this.
Yeah.
But I'm also eating like predominantly red meats. So like I'm still getting the fats to run off of.
Yep.
Like last night for dinner, I had a pound of ground beef like made into burger patties and cheese on them.
Damn.
That's actually like the last 3 days.
Holy shit. I've been seeing his posts about like the stuff he eats. Like he ate 1.8 pounds of steak the other day with like blue cheese crumbles on it.
I'm going to get steak tonight.
Do you have a Costco?
I have a Sam's Club, but I don't have Costco.
Okay, because I just got New York strips from Costco and they are unbelievably good. Like insane. But I am excited to see how you feel on this. Joe Rogan did it and finished it. And his transformation wasn't like crazy, but the things he said about it was crazy. And my
body's already looking different. Really? Like legit, and that could just be like that I was in Ohio for 2 weeks, so I wasn't 100% on point. So that could be a change, but I don't know, man.
And stuff like that, though, that could definitely take a drastic change that quick. Not eating the processed things like the carbs and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, so I want to go at least until the end of April. And Matt was like, I don't think you're going to want to stop.
Damn. So he's still full force into it.
Mm-hmm. The cool thing is like dairy and like fruit, like that gives you a mix of stuff though. Cause now like I just went and got some bananas. So like before a run, I can at least eat that and like have something in me, like some kind of carbs. Cause like I can definitely eat that. But like, I don't really eat vegetables anyway. So like really the only thing I'm giving up is carbs, but I'm still getting them in the form of fruit and honey. So like I'm not even really giving them up. And when I was doing Ironman training, I was literally eating honey like straight on the bike anyway.
So what is your what made you jump into it? What made you want to do it? What's your thought process around it? Give us a little bit of that.
I've been curious. Like even like before he brought it up, I was curious about it. And like he was talking about it, I'm like, this kind of sounds cool. Me and my dad talked about it some, and like my dad has arthritis. He has like all kinds of like inflammation stuff. So he wants to like kind of give it a shot and see. He hasn't yet. I keep telling him like, April, do it, dude. And so they might. I sent them the same thing. Him and my mom might do it.
Okay.
But I just want to experiment, honestly. Like I don't know if it's something I'll keep with. I don't know like if I'll even enjoy it. But I'm like, what's 30 days in the grand scheme of things? Like, let me just try it out for 30 days, see how I feel, like see how my body reacts, see how it changes. Because I feel like even if like I come out of this and I eat 5 days a week 100% this way, it's still going to be a drastic change from the way I was eating. So I'm curious to see like it's literally just an experiment. Like it's not really anything like that I feel. I don't have any like, Matt did it for a specific purpose. He was trying to cure something that was wrong with him. And I think that's a lot of people. But I'm just curious to see like what would happen.
All right.
So we're going with it. We're rolling with it. I'm about 5 days in.
So what did your grocery haul look like when you went to get ready for this time?
Eggs, cheese.
Yeah, but like quantity wise, because bro, you got to get quite a lot of meat. Because I would trying to eat how many calories? Or
I'm not tracking anything.
Protein?
I'm not tracking anything. I've been over 200 grams of protein every day though. Like just because I know like a pound of ground beef was 90-10 was 96 grams of protein right there. Plus the cheese is probably 106 in just my dinner last night. I have between 4 and 6 eggs, just depending how hungry I am, and like some kind of breakfast meat, ham or bacon or something. So I'm getting like 50 grams there. I'll do like some kind of like yogurt with fruit. It's like another 35 grams of protein. So like I'm there. Like I'm definitely over 200, but I'm not tracking calories.
Okay.
I'm just like eating until I'm full. Like the other day, I couldn't finish my meat. I was like, I'm full.
All right.
But I'm only eating like 3 times a day right now, which is kind of weird for me because I'm used to eating like every 3 or 4 hours. But I'm staying full longer. So it's like I eat breakfast, I'm not hungry. Like I really haven't had much to eat today, and I'm not even hungry. I'm gonna have to make myself eat because it's already 3 o'clock, and
Yeah.
I need to get some food in me.
And I would imagine that you don't have that like full feeling. Like it's probably like
At
a
all.
lighter type full. Damn.
Yeah. Like there's no like bloat. There's no like like that fucking want to fall into the couch. So
Huh.
I'm actually enjoying it so far.
I'm excited. I hope you stick through this until a month just to see.
Oh, I'm going at least a month.
Picture?
Nah. I
Take
mean,
a
I
before
could.
Picture.
I'm on. Let's say I started Sunday, Monday. So today's day 4. I could take one now.
All right, take one today because
All right.
I think you'll see crazy changes, especially with the training that we're doing.
What if I come out as looking like Matt? That'd be nuts, bro. Then I would be like, yeah, no, carnivore Matt. Then I would be like,
I was like, what?
then I would be like, try my diet for $79.99 and get shredded for summer.
I would be like, this is not a part of DTI.
He's in it though, man. He's fucking deep in this carnivore shit. And I told him, I said, I really want to like talk like carnivore to carnivore, but also I want to like really like pick his brain on social media and shit. Because since we've had him on the podcast, dude, he is fucking just on his shit. He never fucking misses. He's he's also very niche and like he's got his fucking lane though. Yeah. And I really want to like talk to him around content and everything. Like very inspired by what he's got going on. No pun intended.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he does. I think that, like you said, he's got such a niche, whatever you say.
Was that one yours?
Yeah.
Okay, your turn, bro. I was like, that don't sound like it's in my house.
That I feel like it's not easier because social media is not easy. Nothing is easy. But it's a very direct focus. Like he doesn't have to worry about like veering off. He knows his shit and he is mastering it, and it's awesome to see what he's doing. So
my content might revolve on it for a little while. I think I'm going to, because I want to. It's going to be longer than a month, but I want to do it for all of April. So I kind of want to do like some kind of content around like the whole 30-day experience, like kind of just document the whole thing.
Fuck yeah. Dude, you should.
Yeah.
That's a key. I truly feel like social media or anything, starting a business, whether it's on social media or not, a lot
kind
of
of has to
be. We go into it as humans of like super excited and amped, but we take feedback and we take advice from so many people that it kind of gets away from like our authentic beliefs or like what gets us super passionate, that it begins to get hard after time to recreate and think and have the motivation and all that stuff. And so right now I haven't felt better than I have in the sense of like knowing my lane and what I can do.
You're on your shit, dude. I don't need to tell you that. You're on your shit. That one you posted of the couch thing, that was good shit. That was probably my favorite one you've ever posted. That was probably my favorite one you've ever posted.
Let's go, bro. I think I got something there. And I think the better my editing gets and videos and stuff like that, it can actually...
That editing was spot on, though.
Thank you.
That editing was good. Yeah. Like, the only thing like that you could really do different is if there was 2 of you in a frame, and I don't know how the fuck you would do that.
I thought about that because I wanted the end to be me in the red shirt, fist bumping me in the black hoodie. But I was like, I don't know how to fucking do that. But I thought that would be sick. Bro. So
but that editing was really good.
Thank you. I'm going to keep this going because I think with the basics and with this you versus you type thing that I have concept in my head, that I can start driving home this area of like life that I think I can influence and make an impact in other people's lives. And it's kind of tailoring off of both of those. But the one that I made with me versus me is one of my favorites so far.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've
that's a concept that we always preach though, and I just never thought to like create content in that way. But I was like, oh, that's cool. When I saw it at first, I'm like, why's he just laying on the couch? And then like it picked up. I'm like, okay, this is cool. I fuck with this.
Let's go. I have some concepts where I think like your lane for DTI, you could even do the same thing, but with like your stuff.
Good, because we haven't really got to talk like since I got home, but I had some ideas, and I think like they're going to be in line right now.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, no, so I'm finding this like lane where I'm like actually truly passionate about it. I'm not worrying about what the fuck other people are going to think. I'm not worried about like, oh, is this perfect? I'm not worried about all the things that you told me that I can never see because I was so new to it. And so like, I was like, no, I have to do this right because Dylan said this or somebody else said this and I got to do it this way. Like, and so I was trying to tailor it to what I was hearing from other people. And finally, I'm like, fuck that. Like, Dylan and I know what DTI is. Dylan and I know why we complement each other. Like, let me stay positive. He'll support me. And if he thinks I can make improvements, he'll give me like, hey, I think you should do this, or hey, focus on, and that's how we work together. That's how we grow. But I think we're both falling into these like little like grooves that we're soon going to start riding because I'm noticing a lot more traction, a lot more movement. And truthfully, I have not had more people reach out than I have in the last month, I would say.
Oh yeah.
Which is really cool. So yeah, dude, I'm fucking excited. And, I think this summer is going to do a lot of good.
It really could.
Just us.
It really could.
Yeah. So, but no, fuck. Got me laughing.
Shit.
Yeah, I got to. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Is
was there even anything in that?
Yeah.
Oh, the way that you slurped, it seemed fake. I was like, did he just like fake drink out of that?
No, nothing is fake. But that's what I was going to say before you distracted me. Is my social media? I don't know if you've noticed, so that way it's not like too basics heavy or too other content heavy. Is I'm doing 3 basics and then 3 other content, 3 basics. So if you look at my like feed, it's starting at my Instagram to have like some sort of like layering to it where it's a little more organized, a little more
like on your personal one, it looks that way. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I knew we were breaking them up. I just didn't know like there was a rhythm or like a routine to it.
Yeah. So I started that. But no, there's ideas. I want to get some other things in motion just to make our stuff even better than it is. But yeah, it's coming together. And I think, like you said, Carnivore Matt is a good person to have like in our corner as somebody to bounce ideas off of. We're in completely different lanes. But again, we're both passionate about helping other people. So seeing his motivation, what he's doing is only motivating us. And I would like to say,
he said he reps the hoodie every day too.
I saw that. That's why I was like,
let's go.
Vice versa. Yeah.
And I mean, I doubt he's gonna watch this, but Brandon Fraze hit me up, said, "Hey, I saw Mac got a hoodie. What's up?" And I gave him the link, and I haven't seen an order come through, bitch.
I have not. So,
but yeah, no, that's all I got for today, man. What do you got?
Last thing I got is just to wrap this up and really
kiss your mama for me. Not you. I figured that's where you were going. But anyway, continue.
Unless you steal my shine.
Nah, dude, you're the fucking outro guy all the time.
No, but as we talked about in this podcast all the time, there's a lot of like things that go on in all of our lives. Wake up every day choosing the better version of yourself and remembering that there's this you that wants you to be lazy, that doesn't want you to move forward, that's telling you all of the bad things you hear in your head, that you're not this and you're not that. And then there's the other positive side that knows who true you is, that sees your potential, that sees your vision, that believes in you. Always choose that you because at the end of the day, it's going to make you happier. No matter if it's hard to pick that one or it's hard to do the things that you need to do in order to fulfill said goal, always choose the better you. Always set yourself up early in the day to be successful. Don't wait around. Don't snooze your alarms. Get up, get going, get the things done that you need to do to lay your track record out. And if you fuck up and you sleep in, blame yourself. It's on you. It's not on nobody else that you're running late. You can't find this. You can't find that. Now you're late to work. Start taking accountability, ownership, and choose the best you. Have that desire to inspire. I'm gonna let Dylan talk on your mom if he wants to, but that's all
I'm
I
not.
got. Okay,
All
it's
right.
home.
Peace.